Alright, hey there guys, so today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Motorola Moto E4. This is this is the black one. It's available in two colors, black and gold. This is the black one. This is also an unlocked phone, so that's why it comes in this box. It's an actual box. I'm not exactly sure, but I do believe that the E4 is still sold today. But I do believe that it'll either come in a box like this or it'll come in a more basic plastic packaging. But anyways, we take a look around the box. It's an orange box, pretty colorful. Obviously got some blues on the side, and on back it talks about the features. So it has a 5-inch HD screen, a splash proof coating, quad core processor, and fingerprint reader. So just talking about, so the screen is a 720p display, which is pretty solid for a 5-inch phone. 1080p is not necessary for something of this size. Splash-proof coating, so no IP certification, but that's not expected for a cheap phone like this, but it should be fine. The quad-core processor, this has the 1.4 gigahertz Snapdragon 425, and as far as the fingerprint reader, I mean, that's pretty cool, especially for a phone that's $130 unlocked. I think that's a really cool feature. So it talks about their vibrant 5-inch HD display. It's fine. I mean, for a $130 phone, it's good, but it's not going to blow you away. Long-lasting 2800 mAh battery. It's pretty decent. So, anyway, it just gives you warnings on the sides, and you have like this little dog thing. And so there you go. So, I know this is an old phone. In fact, this particular one, if I look at the date on the phone, this was manufactured on November 15th, 2017. So it definitely is an older phone. Motorola currently has the E5 out, but interesting thing though, as I cut the seal, is that when it comes to the Moto E5, you can get it on a lot of carriers, but you can't really get it. You can't really get it though unlocked. You can get a GSM unlocked, but the cool thing about this phone though is that this is both GSM and CDMA unlocked, so it'll really work on all carriers. So taking a look at the phone, definitely looks nice. I've tried out this phone in the past. It's definitely a brand new phone. It's gonna need a lot of updates though, because this thing apparently has been. This phone was made back in November 2015, so this thing is definitely old. It's gonna need a lot of updates. So in the box, you don't get a lot here. So you get your 5-volt power adapter, as well as your micro USB cable, as well as safety guide and instruction manual. And yes, this has a battery. So the cool thing about this phone is that this phone has a removable battery, which is something phones back in the day had, but modern day phones don't really have that. So this kind of gives you some of the more specs of it. So as far as the cameras go, you have an 8-megapixel camera on the back, which, again, I've owned this phone in the past very briefly. The camera is not that good, but what would you expect? The 5-megapixel front camera, though, is actually pretty good. I do like the fingerprint sensor. It's very big. It definitely feels nice in the hand. But anyway, do I think this is a good phone? Yes. I do think that if you have if you want to buy a phone, you have a under $200, rather, if you have less than $150 to spend and you want a decent phone, I would definitely buy this. I do think it's worth it. The only thing though is that it only has 16 gigs of internal storage, so if you're a light phone user, this will be fine, but I would say that if you already own like a flagship, or if you own a flagship already, obviously don't switch to this, but this could make a pretty good backup phone. That's what I bought it for. So for example, this is my actual phone. This is the Moto G6. And so I decided that this is my main phone, and I'm going to use the E4 as my backup phone. So for that purpose, as a backup phone, the E4 is pretty solid. And if you're on a really tight budget and you're a light phone user, just calling and texting, you don't really do a lot of web browsing or gaming on your phone, you just need the basics, then this phone will definitely do the job. So really, that's it. That's all there is of the unboxing. The only thing though I will note is that this phone does Android 7.1 Nougat. It will not get Oreo, so it's not going to be updated. So I'm just letting you know. If you want the latest Android version, I wouldn't get this phone. I would get the E5. or get a G6 or a G6 Play if you're sticking with Motorola. So just letting you know, if you do get the E4, you're stuck with Android Nougat, because this phone will be getting no upgrades. But other than that, it's enough of the unboxing. I could take off the back cover, but all it's going to reveal is like the SIM card slot, micro SD card slot, and where you put the battery. So anyway, thanks for watching this unboxing here of the Moto E4.